There is no standard symbol for specific heat capacity, and I will use the lowercase letter c. We're about to look at some mathematical formulas, but first I want to identify the symbols for the variables used. Lowercase q stands for heat with units of calories or joules. Lowercase c is what I use to symbolize specific heat capacity. Lowercase m stands for the mass in units of grams. This triangle stands for capital Greek letter delta, which often means change in science. Capital T stands for temperature. Thus, delta T stands for the change in temperature caused by the addition or loss of heat. The change in temperature is defined as the final temperature, or capital T subscript F, minus the initial temperature, or capital T subscript I. The Celsius scale is used for the temperature measurements. The equation Q equals mc delta T means that the heat absorbed or lost by an object is equal to its mass multiplied by its specific heat multiplied by the change in temperature that happens during the heat transfer. Since there are four variables, heat, mass, specific heat capacity, and change of temperature, there are four ways that this equation can be rearranged. If we're solving for heat, symbolized by Q, multiply m, or mass, times c, or specific heat capacity, times delta T, or the change in temperature. If we're solving for the mass of an object, we divide the heat lost or gained by the specific heat capacity and the change in temperature of the object. To solve for the specific heat capacity, we divide the heat lost or gained by the mass and the change in temperature of the object. To solve for the change in temperature, we divide the heat by the mass and the specific heat capacity of the object. You need to write all four equations on your card. You may be given any three of these variables and asked to solve for the remaining variable.